Hey and welcome to the channel. Unfortunately, yeah, we did a spin video on the roundabout in the Portside with this guy. A very nice man, but he was kind of going on quite a bit and it was difficult to get away from him. So, no, that's terrible. You can't say that. You can't. It wasn't difficult to get away from. It's just that he was full of knowledge and facts and everything, which was very interesting. So. No, very, very interesting, right? The whole thing was fascinating. So really, it was a Catholic church, somewhere about 15, a long time ago. The Reformation is, well, not that actual church, but it got changed after John Knox. So we changed to Protestant, I was going to say ideology. Yeah, it is an ideology. It is. So I'm a bit kind of apprehensive that what I've done, because I went videoing that, might upset some people who maybe don't think you should film, graveyards and churchyards. So the thing, I'm driving here, I'm holding traffic up. This van, it's not. It doesn't accelerate hard, or it just doesn't go very fast. So it was. So the video was kind of spoiled a bit by the guy. It was helpful, but then it wasn't helpful because he didn't want to be videoed. And I was sort of like, wasn't videoing him. And then at the end he says, "Oh, you're not recording." It was already too late. I already recorded. So I suppose really he sort of came towards me. Sort of thing. I didn't go towards him, so. And he's seen me. I walked past him as well when I walked up the way. So I would say, I think it would be fairly fair to put it on. When he said he didn't want it recorded, I stopped filming him, sort of pointing it away. So there you go. It's going home for tea now. It also made the video a bit too long as well, which was because I try to do videos that are like one-hit wonders. That I like to do like bang, rather than editing and. So I try and do the intro and of course sometimes I have problems with if it freezes or something like this one could do in and out at any time. But generally I do videos and I do the intro and the end and I just bang it on. I don't add anything to it at the moment. I mean, it might be that they get better in the future. But it's sort of thing, I don't want to go harassing people at graveyards or something, or churches. So it's all of interest, and it's a public place. That's kind of like the way I see it. So the way I see it is that, a Hummer. Was it? No, it's a cheap Wrangler with big tyres and wheels in it. So yeah, I mean, I think it just depends how you look at all this stuff, Churchyards, graveyards, fascinating. It's full of dead people. And it's like, so what happens, well, what's happened, without oversharing too much, but there's people think they could control, like in families, they could control how the people or events within the family, and they also try and control death as well. The Range Rover, classic, 5-door. So what I mean by that is that they'll be in control of the grave sites, who gets buried where, and all this sort of thing. And to me, that is one area where I just don't really, I don't give a fuck really, it's like, I don't know what, say like my parents are buried up north, I don't know who's got the deeds, I don't want to be buried with them, so it's not like I want to be anyway. Why would I want to be? And that says a lot about our family and how it worked out for us. That there's somebody got to be left out, and that's fine. It's got to be me, but that's fine. That suits me fine. Yes. So, you know, I've spoke to people about graves, and you know, generally it's usually the females that dominate that side of things. Dominate being, yeah, the men just don't give a fuck normally. So there you go, that'll be me in trouble again. What I would say to them, if anyone ever do watch my stuff, is, well, you shouldn't have treated me so badly. You should have kept me in the loop, because you've got an outsider floating around the outside. It doesn't really fucking matter. Who cares? They're all going to be dead soon anyway. It's like, yeah, I don't like it matters. I think that's the thing with me, is when you get older and you've been through so much, you've got to stop giving a fuck about stuff like that and just go, right, you know. And that's why you kind of have to accept people as well. You have to give them the opportunity to be equal, is what I mean. It doesn't mean that they can land up getting special treatment or anything like that. It doesn't mean that, you know. It means that you should be treated equally, right? And that's what it means. And I wasn't treated equally by them lot, right? And that's a fact, right? So that's fine, that's the way it goes, you know? And so I'm on the outside, I'm an outsider, an outlier. But does it make it much odds? Well, not really. It's got its advantages, you know, so you can live your life away from them, and it's not unusual either. A lot of people do that. A lot of families have been spread apart, and just the way it goes. It's just, you can't be like that if you want. Often maybe I'm doing things and I'm not sure if it's appropriate, you know. I suppose that's what I'm really talking about. Is it appropriate to go and do videos, you know, recording? Obviously I think it is, because I do them, but some people might not think that. They don't want to be recorded. But it's changed. Things have changed so much. I'm probably not the best person to have a conversation with, because I'm a bit random, you know. That Audi wasn't even indicating. It wasn't even coming the way I was going. And yet I was thinking, because you stupid bastard never bothered with indicators. Jesus. Right. So at the end of the day, you know, I don't really mind. I mean, I would be a bit more savvy if I seen somebody filming. I'd probably have an idea. If I wanted to be in it, I'd go and be in it. And it wouldn't be a bad thing, really, you know. Quite happy to be in it. But then I've got a bit more knowledge about it. You know. Right, so that's that video coming to an end. Thanks for watching that. Please like, share and subscribe. End of days, big corporations who own YouTube or all these things, they don't give a fuck what you think. You might think you're the most important person in wherever it is you live, but they don't give a fuck about that, right? Because you're nothing to them. Absolutely nothing. You might have lived here for like 500 years, but they don't give a shit, right? And they don't care. And if you don't want to be on YouTube, they don't give a shit either. But I suppose, I don't know, it depends what you're talking about. If you're identifiable, it's the issue, right? So, thanks for watching, and on that note, we're going to go. Once we've got to this roundabout, a little wee roundabout, it's from roundabout to roundabout. So we went from Logie, Kirk, roundabout, to Linden Avenue roundabout. I'm calling it Linden Avenue roundabout, but I don't actually know what it's called. But to the right is Linden Avenue, so yeah, that's probably what it is. So thanks for watching. Goodbye. Goodbye. Bye. Like, share, subscribe. Bye.